Hello, it's Mike here from musicradiocreative.com. I've had a request from KushTheKitten to make a jingle about the glory of Nicolas Cage. Let's do it right now, hit the record button, and start talking. Out of all the actors in Hollywood, one man stands above the rest. Nicolas Cage. I'll stop that recording, and then I'm just going to zoom out and trim up that audio. Not much to trim, really, just that bit, and then head into a multi-track session and drop the audio into track 1. Now I'm going to have a little bit of fun with this. Again, when I do lines like this, I always like to chop them really fast and drop them onto different parts of the multi-track. Then I'll go through and add my lovely processed setting to each track so they sound nice and big and fat. Now, I think I will probably add a little bit of chorus to track 2. That's the middle bit, so let's find Modulation Chorus, and let's have a listen to some of those effects here. One man. Okay, that's the default. One man's. I really like the bass chorus, it's one of my favorites. One man stands above the rest. That's kind of stuttery, isn't it? That one you completely can't make out. One man stands above the... Still a little bit too much there. One man... Some of these really are full on. One man stands above the rest. That's going to do absolutely perfectly. Out of all the actors in Hollywood. Right, I need to pitch that down a little bit, I think. That's the feeling I'm getting for the very first line, so pitch shifter. Out of all the... Okay, and let's have a look. We used Deathly 3 before, it's really good. The Dark Lord is also good.
Out of all the actors...
That's too low, though.
Out of all the actors in Hollywood...
Out of all the actors in... High precision. Out of all the actors in Hollywood.
Out of all the actors in Hollywood. Out of all the actors in Hollywood.
Out of all the actors in Hollywood. One. Out of all the actors in Hollywood. One man stands above the rest. Okay, let's pull the volume down on that a bit, and then we're going to have Nicolas Cage. We're going to have some fun with Nicolas Cage. Let's copy that and start a new stereo file, because I want to put a stereo effect on this. And I'm going to go into the edit menu, and I'm going to insert some silence. About 10 seconds will do it. Double click. Effects, reverse. So we've got excellent. That's Nicolas Cage, by the way, reversed. Interesting, huh? Now we'll go into effects and reverb, and we'll go for full reverb and the Great Hall. There it is. Click apply. And actually, let's just preview it first. And in fact, I'll tell you the way we can preview it in Adobe Audition CC by hitting the preview editor up there, and we can see just how much reverb we're going to get for our buck. Here, there it is. You see, that's quite a huge amount of reverb, really. What I might do is I might just increase the delay time ever so slightly, so we get a bit more reverb to play with there. And of course, reverb is a stereo effect, which is why I made this track stereo. And let's just apply that so that it adds on. It's going to take a little while to do this because reverb is quite a CPU intensive effect. So we could be waiting here a little while, which is why it's always nice to have a glass of water nearby or a cup of tea while it works out exactly what it's going to do with your reverb. And then once it is applied, we can then play back what we've got. There we go. That is quite a heck of a lot of reverb, isn't it? Let's now reverse that. This is an effect I've shown you before on my channel. It's the reverse reverb effect. Can you hear that building up? Nicolas Cage. Okay, so we're going to have some fun with that as we pop Nicolas Cage with lots of reverse reverb on it. Here. Now we'll try and match up the original dry recording with the wet recording now. Nicolas Cage. Okay, and we can have fun with that because we can make it do all kinds of stereo things if you're wearing headphones.
Out of all the actors in Hollywood, one man. The actors in Hollywood,
one man stands above the rest. Nicolas Cage. Okay, finally I'm just going to chop off the start of that because it is a little bit too long, but it's great. Then I'm going to grab the pan. And I'm literally going to pan this around your head as you're listening. It's going to be going all around your head while I say the other liners. So let's listen.
Out of all the actors in Hollywood,
one man stands above the rest. Nicolas Cage. And there we go. That is pretty much the jingle for the glory of Nicolas Cage. KushTheKitten and others, I hope you enjoy this.
Out of all the actors in Hollywood,
one man stands above the rest. Nicolas Cage.